Joanne Calderwood, how are you?
I'm good.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you.
This is actually my first time covering a Joanne Calderwood fight in person.
Yeah, I know. I'm very excited
It's a big deal.
about that. Yeah.
And it's your first time fighting on a UFC pay-per-view.
Yep.
Does it feel different?
Nah,
Nothing?
not really. No, it doesn't feel different. Obviously, it's good for my career and it's good for being exposed to being on a pay-per-view, but obviously I would like to be headlining it, and but that will obviously come in the future, hopefully.
You don't often fight in the United States, and there's actually a show coming up in Europe in just a couple weeks, and there was one last weekend in Germany. Do you like getting the opportunity to be exposed to new fans, or would you prefer to be fighting closer to home?
I would love to fight at home, obviously, because all my family can come and they don't have to stay up late. But most of my career, like through Invicta and stuff, I was out here in America, so my fan base, I feel, is more out here.
Okay.
But obviously I do like fighting at home, and all my fans would be there and my friends and family could come, but I don't mind. You get, like, I've never been to Cleveland before, so I can come here, and yes, good opportunity.
It's kind of like Scotland, right? Cleveland, looks like it?
Today, because
Yes.
it was raining.
Right. It's all dark,
I was like,
depressing.
yeah, because I was like, oh, going to have a hard night, going to be working hard, making weight tonight. So then I woke up and I was like, oh, it looks as if it's going to rain. And I was like, oh, it's just a wee bit of home,
Yeah.
making me feel better.
So speaking of that, the last time we saw you was 125. This time it's 115. How's that going for you? How's the journey down to strawweight going?
It's never fun. Like, this is a part that all fighters, I don't think we've heard any fighters that like to cut weight. It kind of just makes your life miserable for a few weeks. But yeah, coming back to strawweight has been tough because I've had to do the like extra cardio for the last 2 weeks on top of my training, and obviously not eating as much. But I'm working with George Lockhart's partner, Dan Leaf, so he's here with me, and yeah, I'm excited to. This is the first time actually in like 33 fights that I've actually got nutritionists.
Wow.
In my camp.
Why did you decide to do it?
Just because I was like, I need to start investing in myself, and I do want to be at the top, and to do that I need to start. Obviously I made the move to TriStar to get better coaching, and just nutrition is another good part of being a professional.
So why are you laughing?
Being a professional, it's funny. Just
You don't consider yourself one?
No, I do, but just yeah, I still do this for the love of it and stuff. But yeah, you can't just come in and like do it as a hobby,
Sure.
especially at this level.
So we actually haven't talked since before your fight in Ottawa. I noted when watching that fight, just looking at your demeanor before the fight in the cage as they're announcing you, you seemed like a very different person. You seemed like a more relaxed person, a happier person. And of course, you know, we've talked in the past about some of the things that you've had to overcome. Was that accurate? Did you feel like a different person out there, even in the moments before the fight against Valerie?
Yeah, completely different. Like, just felt comfortable, happy, and the most important thing was believing in myself, and yeah, just enjoying it. Like, I was just like, this, I do this every day, and this is what I do, you know, like, I don't do anything else. I don't want to do anything else. So I was putting too much pressure on myself before because I had pushed my whole life into it, and like, it was like, I need to win this fight and I need to perform, I need to do all this. And now I still think that, but at the same time I'm like, if I lose, I lose, you know, I'll just go back to the gym and work on stuff and come back. So yeah, just the main thing is that I enjoy it when I'm in there, and try and enjoy the lead up to it, and embrace it a little bit more.
Has that translated into this camp and into this fight? Do you feel that same kind of comfort and happiness? Is everything still continuing in the right direction for you?
Yeah, everything is, and obviously it's a little bit harder making strawweight because,
right.
I mean, take food out of any situation, and like, can you imagine going out with your friends and not having anything to
Right.
eat? It's just like,
It's a bummer.
yeah, you'd be like, when's the food coming? But we just all love food, don't we? And it gives us energy and stuff. So apart from that, I would just say because I'm making strawley, I've just got a little bit less energy.
Okay.
But everything's good, everything mentally, and I'm happy and looking forward to the fight. And
so certainly that, I would think, translated into your performance back in June in Ottawa. You look great, you beat her, and then there was a little bit of this, I don't know, for lack of a better word, controversy about the finish and the attire and you guys talking. Did that mar any of it for you? Did that spoil any of the good feelings after such a big win and an important win for you?
yeah, because like people kept on sending me interviews and stuff that Valerie had said and stuff, and people were like, why is it so this big deal about it was a uniform alteration? And I was like, yeah, and I watched the fight back and I was like, it's just weird watching it now. And yeah, I thought I kind of stopped her a few times, but yeah, I got the finish, that was the main thing, and I got the win and performed, and the rest doesn't matter. But it did kind of put a wee, and the fact I thought I deserved a bonus because I had stopped her, and everyone was like, one thing, everyone was like saying Val is so tough and this is going to be a really hard fight for you, and I just felt like I went out and proved everyone wrong. And Sean Shelby didn't give me the fight at the start of the year when I asked for it. He was like, oh, no, I don't, it doesn't really make any sense, Valerie fighting you, she's just come off the title. And then I was like, well, what about Randa? And just because I wanted on the Ottawa card. So that also kind of made me think, see, I belong here.
Yeah, you proved it to them.
Yes.
That you're back to your old contender ways.
Yeah.
Did anything that she said after the fight bother you? Did you feel like she didn't handle it well?
No, because I think she mentioned it like right at the end that, oh, she still hurt me. And
Yeah. Okay, so you're okay.
yeah.
But there was a lot of news coming out of that fight because you posted on Instagram shortly after the fight this picture of you wearing a hat. And I think it said, did it say broke as hell?
Yeah.
And that turned into a huge story.
I know. It was crazy. Like
now,
my fans are like,
they
totally
stick up
got
for you.
my back.
Oh my gosh, they do. They love you. You are a beloved figure. Were you saying, like, were you actually in fact broke as hell?
No.
You weren't?
Like, I'm just meaning like if I wanna be the best and I wanna keep coming back to TriStar, I do need to like be like, because I've not fought like that time there. It was like a year before I.
Sure.
So everyone thinks we are making millions and stuff, or well, maybe not millions unless you're at the top, but you're making good money. But they don't see what we're putting out, and we have to pay for our medicals. We have to pay for, like now I'm paying for a nutritionist, our training camps, me to come out here, and just lots of different things, and it all adds up. And then when we get paid, it's like that's to last us till the next fight, you know, and our future. So I was just kind of, the post was more kind of like, oh man, I can't believe I was more pissed that I didn't get the performance because I got it for Glasgow and I went out and I felt like I just threw a maddie in Scotland. But whereas in Ottawa, I went out there and I was like a calculated killer. You know, and that's what I wanted to be, and I was impressed with that and myself that I could go out there and do that, as well as show the kind of mad side. But
so a couple of days later, Dana White is talking about it, and he says that he's going to take care of you and give you a new contract and all this. So the post, even though maybe you didn't intend for it to, you know, garner a new deal, you still, it seemed like, got something good out of it. Right?
yeah.
Did they take care of you?
Yeah, they gave me a bonus. Obviously, it wasn't like on the night.
Okay.
Yeah, on the night bonus, but it was a good help, and it probably maybe pretty much covered me for this camp, getting me out to Montreal, and The big thing was the contract, because I was still on the Ultimate Fighter contract, and to be honest, it's not the best.
Yeah,
Everybody knows, yeah.
Sure. Did you get a new contract?
Yes, I got a new contract.
Wow. Are you happy with it?
Yeah. I think it's much better than what I was getting. So.
Was there like a serious negotiation, or was it just like, okay, we'd like to offer you this new contract?
Yeah, it was pretty much, we will offer you this, and I tried to kind of, what would you say, haggle, is it?
Sure.
Is the word? A little bit, and we kind of spoke, and then, yeah, we worked something out.
If you don't post that picture, do you think you get the new contract?
If I hadn't?
Yeah.
I don't know, like, no.
Yeah.
So this is when it comes down to everything happens for a reason.
That's right.
And although Zach doesn't believe that, he hates me saying that, but I do believe that, like.
Zach Makovsky, your training partner, coach, cornerman, doesn't believe that, but you believe that.
Yeah.
I guess that's all that matters, right? As long as you believe that.
Yeah, and I didn't put that post out thinking, that's the best thing about it, because I didn't put it out there thinking, right, I hope my fans see it, and I hope my fans go crazy, and I hope they get onto Dana White's case, and I get a new contract, and I get a bonus out of it.
Yeah.
Didn't expect that at all. Just like, I love Instagram, I just post my feelings and.
Right. And it resulted in that.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're getting paid what you're worth, or you'd like to get, do you feel like there's a long way to go before that happens? Yeah. Okay.
I just feel like in this, we put our body through a lot. I don't think any fighter gets what they're worth unless you are at the very top. But just for the amount of work we do, and we have to, like, expenses we have to pay. People don't realise how much money we are putting out, and basically we are like putting our body through a lot.
Yeah. When they call you and say, we want you to fight Jessica Andrade next, do you like that fight? Does that feel like the natural progression for you, or were you hoping for a bigger name?
Yeah, I was hoping to ask for Tisha Torres or Carla Esparza, just because I was kind of like, they're good short and wrestlers and southpaws as well, because there's a lot of southpaw at TriStar.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I was just kind of like thinking out loud, and I said that to Sean because he asked me, and then, but honestly I don't know why they ask you, because they always come back with something completely different.
Maybe they want to know what you want, and then they'll go the opposite direction.
Yeah.
So it's a trick question.
Yeah.
Next time tell them what you don't want, then you'll get it.
Yeah, I just want like $1 for my fight,
Right, that's right. I don't know if it's going to work quite that way. But were you okay with the fight? Did you like the booking?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I watched her and I was like, yeah, she's a good style up for me, because she's kind of like aggressive, bully, and I'm more like, I want to go in there, and I don't want to like go in there and I do want to fight, but I want to go in there and fight with class and style and all my tools and skill. Don't want to just go in there and like have a brawl.
It seems, based on your popularity, that one win, maybe two, you're right in that title talk. It seems like Carolina is going to fight Joanna next. Do you agree with that? Do you think that you're 1 or 2 away from being discussed in that title picture, maybe after the Carolina fight, if all goes well on Saturday?
Yeah, like what we're saying, I could maybe say, oh, I don't want the title fight,
sure.
and then
yeah, that's right, that's right.
And then they come with it, but obviously that's my goal. I want to be champion. And
as fireworks go off while you're saying this, I think that's a sign as well.
Yeah.
Maybe not. No one saw that, but there were actually fireworks over there. I don't know if you know that.
I heard that.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll wait and see. Obviously, I'm not in control of that. I'm in control of going out there, fighting, winning, and then seeing what they come back with. Say, oh yeah, I think you should fight Joanna or the winner, or have another fight. And wait and see what they say.
When she says things like, there's no one on my level and there's no one even close to me, does that piss you off?
No, like I even tweeted about it. I seen it and I was like, yeah, I totally agree with you. And I think I'm like at that level with you, because I don't see anyone else that can strike with her, or like not even strike with her, just take her striking, like hang with her. Hang with her and like put on a good fight for her, not one-sided, as we've seen before.
Right. I just wanted to ask you about a couple things in your room. First off, here we have the Scottish flag, and it's interesting for two reasons. First off, is that blood on the flag?
Yeah, I would maybe not touch it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's blood. Mostly it's my blood.
Is it?
Yeah, just after after a fight, I usually have a nosebleed anyway, and it's the closest thing to my
So
hand.
this is not from one particular fight?
No, this is from all my fights.
How long have you had this particular flag?
Probably all my MMA career.
Wow.
I forgot to take it once, I think, and then, yeah.
Did you win that fight?
Yeah.
Did you feel weird not having it?
No, I'm not like,
You're not
I
superstitious.
need to have
Okay.
it. I just like...
But when you get to the room, do you put it up right away? Like, is this a piece from home? Does this make you
Yeah.
feel better?
Yeah. I don't want it to be like folded away somewhere.
Sure.
I want it to be up in my room.
You look at it before you go to bed or when you wake up?
Hard work, all that blood.
That's right. Is the goal to keep this the entire career the same one?
Yeah. I don't see myself losing it. Just maybe that one time I lost it, but I've never done it since.
Does it so you'll come out to the fight with this, right? Does it bother you that you can't wear your traditional kilt?
Yeah.
Does that like, do you feel empty? Do you feel different without it?
Yeah, completely. Like when you go and try on your uniform, I'm just like pulling them on, and it's just it doesn't feel, because I feel like that's the part of the fight I like choosing my outfit and stuff, and I just feel like with a new Reebok, you've decided what shorts you want. I would change it up every time, like,
right.
And you can, but it's a lot of hassle and stuff. So now I'm just like, right, I'll just fight in whatever.
Right. You don't even.
Nah, I'm fighting in what I was fighting last time, but now the colours, I've chose the blue.
But Eric Perez recently wore his Mexican wrestling mask.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So why can't you wear, a little bit of your traditional outfit, the kilt? Have you asked about that?
No, I'm quite friendly with a girl that does the alterations, so I could maybe ask her if...
You should.
If that could happen.
Do you have it here?
No.
Next time.
Yeah.
What's going on with that robe over there? It looks like a traditional boxing.
It's my Muhammad Ali robe. Robbie, your...
Oh, my friend Robbie Stein,
yes,
who owns the TriStar building.
Yeah.
Gave you this?
Yeah.
Is this a real Muhammad Ali robe?
No.
No, it's a replica.
Yeah.
Can we see it?
Yeah.
So what is it?
So it's massive. Like, I just like usually travel. Well, he only gave me it the last time before Ottawa, so I just bring it with me because it's really comfy. And
you wear it?
No, well, you can wear it, but it drowns me. Like,
it's too big. Okay.
Yeah, but I just like lie with it. It's my kind of cover.
Oh,
because
okay.
I don't like hotels. I don't like sleeping in hotels. Funny story, I usually take a sleeping bag.
You're kidding?
It's so weird, I get slagged for it, but...
So you don't go under the covers?
No.
Do you have a sleeping bag here?
No, because I bought this.
Yeah. So you're sleeping on top of your cover? Wow. Are you a germaphobe? I'm a germaphobe too, so I respect it. Oh yeah. I don't want to touch your hand because I'm a germaphobe. It's true, yes. Boom, there you go. Yeah, I hate shaking people's hands. I hate going on planes because of the headrest. I mean, this is not about me, but I respect that position greatly.
I'm not that far.
Okay,
but
I'm pretty.
Yeah, I'm just like, ooh, kind of.
Wow, the remote. Don't touch the remote. It's bad.
Well, but like if I get everything clean myself.
Oh, you do that?
No, like.
Yeah. Sometimes I bring wipes and clean things.
How do you survive traveling
It's a big
around?
problem. It's a big problem. Bathrooms, I don't touch anything.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Take my shirt.
You must have good footwork.
Not bad.
And head movement.
So this is your actual cover.
Yeah. So I just.
Is there something like, I don't know, he is who he is, and he's an inspiration to many, but the fact that it's him, and like, do you draw inspiration from that? Yeah,
because my favourite quote is like, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, because I feel like that needs to be your style in there. You have to you can't go in there like being like tough and aggressive, and you kind of do need to go in there and like float and just move around. That's my style, I feel.
there's something very poetic about a fighter about to compete in a cage, sleeping with a Muhammad Ali robe, right? I mean, that's
Yeah.
like that's a beautiful image.
I think it's better than now saying that I sleep with a sleeping bag. I think this is more.
This is the one, yeah.
This
You
is
also
more
have a
better.
Muhammad Ali hat over here.
Yeah,
So he means a lot to you.
yeah. Well, not. He is inspirational, but I just like this. I've got the tattoo on my hip, the butterfly and the bee, and I just love that quote. And he was obviously a
Right.
great man.
By the way, since this is my first time, being with you on Fight Week, the hair, is there any meaning behind that? Is there a reason why you do that? I don't know if people can see it, but obviously
Well,
you've always had the same style.
it's shaved.
Yeah, but is there a
You
reason
mean?
why you do that?
Why I shave it?
Yeah, symbolically, is there a specific, other than the fact that you probably like how it looks?
Yeah, I like the style, and it took me like a year before I actually had the balls to do it.
Okay.
But usually I have a
Use
have a
designs or
pattern.
something,
But
yeah.
my friend that does it, she's in Glasgow, so obviously she does it. She's very, very good at it.
Okay.
And obviously I've not been in Glasgow, and I've not found anyone else that can
Do it
do
in
it.
Montreal.
So
You don't want
I
to let
just
anyone
shave
mess
it.
with
Yeah.
it. But is there a reason why? Like, is this part of like the dichotomy or
The dark side and
Yeah.
No, this is like my shooting side, so that's why I've got a collie.
Oh,
but
okay.
I didn't think of that because now I can't cover it up,
Right.
my cauliflower ear. But no, it's just I just like it because it's different, but it's not so different anymore. There's quite a lot of people that's got it now, especially the girls.
Right.
But
Have you envisioned the way this fight will end on Saturday? Do you have a thought in mind, a sequence?
I just keep visualising me getting my hand raised
That's
and winning and giving my all and being in there with a smile and enjoying it again.
I noticed that you mentioned on Twitter that Rory McDonald and George st-Pierre are your favorite fighters, and you noted it's not because you train at
Yeah.
TriStar, you've always liked them. Do you ever, in a quiet moment, talk to them about their rise, about any advice, about enjoying the moment, about succeeding? I mean, you're there literally with living legends, right? Do you ever get a chance to talk to them, or are they intimidating? How is that like for you to be training with your two favorite fighters who you probably thought you never would be training with, right?
No, never.
Yeah.
Like, I remember watching videos of them and like, Canada looks awesome, and then like to be there, it's kind of surreal. But yeah, they're always in the gym, and like it's funny, before my Ottawa fight, GSP used to call me Lady, and because he didn't know my name, but obviously he's seen my fight, and now he's like, Jojo, I seen your fight. And yeah, he's like he watched me sparring, and he was like giving me some advice, and so he's just, him and Rory are so humbling, and I'm so grateful to be around them, because that's the people I want to be around, because they're fighters I look up to, and it's good to see them, like in interviews you can see they're humble people. But then when they go in and they do the job, and they're great fighters. But to be in the gym with them and see that firsthand, it's good, because it's not just on camera that they're like that. They're like that the whole time, and they'll go out their way to help you and ask any questions. But I don't like bothering them. If they see something, they tell me, I'm like, oh wow, thank you so much.
Yeah.
But I know they've got their own shit to deal with, and they've got their own training. So we're completely different sizes, so I wouldn't be a good training partner for them. But I just spar with Rory a few times, and that was awesome.
Wow.
Because he likes using the elbows as well, so it's cool. We were trading elbows.
What a sight that must have been. Well, as we wrap this up, if you can give us insight, so the weigh-ins are at 9 a.m. tomorrow, officially, till 11.
Yeah.
So you get it over with quicker, which I'm sure you're happier about, right?
Yeah, I think I'll go down at like 9:30ish, because everyone kind of rushes down at 9, and I don't want to. I think I've got like a wee bit to do, so I think hopefully I'll be on weight by 9, but if not, I'll just go down at 9:30, and hopefully the queue's away.
Right.
And I can
Are you
just
dreading the next 16 hours? Do you think it will be smooth sailing?
Yeah, I'll try and make it smooth. It's all up here, and just kind of, you're not going to enjoy it. Like, I can't say, oh, I'll try and enjoy it. It's not going to be fun, but it's part of the job.
Well, I wish you the best. Thank you. What a pleasure this has been. Thank you so much. It's great to talk to you in person. And
I'm sorry you had to come to the hotel room.
oh, no. Of course, it is a pleasure. And I know you're very busy cutting weight and everything, so really an honor. Thank you so much for having us, and I wish you the best this Saturday against Jessica Andrade, opening the show.
Yeah,
that's an important spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good spot to be, to have me motivated to go in there and like put on a performance for the start.
And I'm sure your fans in Scotland appreciate the fight being a little earlier than closer to the end of the night.
Well, they'll still be complaining having
they
to
will.
be up.
Absolutely. Again, thank you so much. Thank you for the time, and best of luck on Saturday.
Thank you.